Emmett Energy, proud supporter of Morphic-Realms. Contact Christina if you're on the south coast of New South Wales and want to get your pets moving again. Use the code ZENDOG and get 20% off your first consultation. How are we all? Welcome back to Morphic-Realms, everybody. Tuned in with Mike, Mr. Wagon Wheel. Feeling a little bit better today. I've had some sleep. I'm also sleep deprived. My energy levels are somewhat usable. So I'm gonna go up the Munjip trail from Wimby Beach. It's a beautiful day, as you can see. It's nice and flat, almost glassy out there. I'm gonna go for a walk up the trail here, AKA the Munjip. Should be pretty familiar with that by now. And we're going to talk about a few things going on in the realm and some solutions. I'm going to let this boy off the lead though. He's a pain to walk on the lead. Burnout time apparently. So last time we walked up from the other side, from Grandfather's Gully. Today we're going from Wimby Beach, as you can see. And it's the same trail, just leads to the same place, but we'll come back and we'll come around down the hill and back around the bottom. I've tried to make this video a couple times already, but due to my lack of sleep and just the rubbish feelings I've been having, I decided not to post them because they're a bit incoherent and a bit all over the place. It's hard to think when you haven't had much sleep. If you've been following along, I've kind of been having like 2-3 hours of sleep a night for quite a while. And it takes its toll. We've caught up on that a little bit. So we're gonna go for a walk, suss out this spot. So I like showing you around my local area. I'll show you this little fairy garden that's here. Kind of cool. What do we got? Aha. Been munching a few of these lately. Made a nice muscimol tea yesterday actually, and it put me to sleep. So I'm gonna thank that for my night's rest. Come up. Anyway, we'll cruise on up here. I want to talk to you about a few solutions in this world. Because at the end of the day, you are the SOUL-ution. Your soul provides the answers. And we are the creators of this reality, whether we like to admit it or not. I see a lot of people bitching and complaining, going into fear about what's going on with all this AI, digital realm sort of shit. It's getting pushed so hard on society. Come on. But there are things we can do to change that. At least circumnavigate it for those that want to not be any part of that system. First, most obvious thing is using cash. While it's still abundant, we may as well use it. Stop leaving our digital fingerprints with every transaction we make on credit cards, scanning rewards cards, shopping online. I know it's hard. Most things have become digitized. And where I live, buying stuff that you need is rarely available locally, so you kind of have to purchase it online. I think the biggest thing is though, if people realize how dangerous it is to carry a smartphone, and if you look up the etymology of smart, it actually means to cause sharp pain. So you go figure that one out. So everyone's kind of happy carrying around a tracking device, a lithium time bomb that can be set off at any time. You know what they did with those pages over in the Middle East. can do the same with your phone if they want to. But it's also a silent weapon for a quiet war. It's a frequency manipulation device. And I try and leave mine at home. 99% of the time it goes nowhere. It just sits in a one spot. Unless I actually need it or know I'm gonna be out somewhere where I might need to call someone, it just stays put. I don't use it for anything. I don't use any apps on it. I use the computer for all my online activities. And some things online we can do as well to escape these big corporate entities. They're all centralized, highly controlled, manipulated, and hoarding a lot of data on you and everything you do to create a picture and a pattern that's going to be used against you when the whole digital ID social crediting system comes online. If you want to escape that type of thing, you could use stuff like Monero, which is a private by default cryptocurrency. It has been the longest standing. It's been around longer than Bitcoin, I think, or as long as Bitcoin almost. It does everything that it's meant to do and nothing that it's not meant to. Still hasn't been defeated. It's like a globalist enemy. And there's not many things out there like that. All your other cryptocurrencies, well, they're all poo, lad. They serve no purpose other than to lull you into a false sense of security and keep you spending your money, pushing it into a digital crypt, lock and key, while they steal all your wealth. You might get lucky here and there with it, but overall, it's a mechanism and a tool that they've used to get everyone used to digital payments, which is not the direction we should be going, not in the way they're pushing anyway. So that's why I recommend and use XMR Monero. It's private by default. No one can see how much you've got in your account. No one can send you, no one can see who you're sending to or from. You can spend your money as you like. But all this takes personal responsibility. So if you want to be your own bank and take charge of your life, that's my recommendation for that. Now, another digital space that's highly compromised is the World Wide Web. World Wide Web, you get it. If you read that slowly, say it slowly. It's an entrapment machine. And all the younger generations that have grown up in it without living a life before it have no idea of the implications that online space has created for people, other than making people mentally ill from all the social conditioning and social media platforms and rubbish trending shit that people just jump on and follow to be cool or to feel like they're part of something. That's a whole nother story anyway. But if you want to be online and use something that's actually worthwhile using, I recommend Quartal. That's Qortal. Quartal is a fully decentralized, blockchain-based internet system outside the current internet. You can be on there anonymously. It's time-based. You can't just jump on there and rot the system by throwing a whole chunk of money at it like other cryptos. And it's not really a cryptocurrency. It has a cryptocurrency native to it, which you use on there to pay small fees for hosting a website, a one-off fee, if you want, like 30 cents or something. You can host videos. It's got its own version of Twitter. It has the most secure and private messaging system anywhere. of anything. Forget all your sessions and your fucking whatever's marketed. I can't even think of them right now. There's many. Signal, WhatsApp is definitely compromised. Never use that. But you know, all those things that they claim is private, which are not, because everything online has a back door, especially if it's sold to you for free, because then you become the product. And who's hiding all your data behind a wall is a mystery. Wagon wheels sniffing something. You good boy? Wagon doesn't go online, do ya? He's going down the hill though. So we came up here last time. Can go down this track, it's pretty steep. It takes you to the beach down there, down to Grandfather's Gully, but we're gonna go this way. Down this little track. And go suss out what's going on down here. Just wait for me, okay? What else can I say in regard to solutions? Because we are the manifestors of reality. If we stop buying the technology they sell us, then they'd have no one to sell it to, and it would cease to exist. But people like the newest and greatest thing, even if it's being used against them unknowingly. And I guess that's the part people need to understand, that everything we get sold is basically a weapon against our own growth as a soul being, and as a mechanism to take away all our privacy and freedom that is inherent to all that are born on this earth. Hold on. Get him down here. Hold on. Ready? Hey. He's going pretty good for 10 years old. I'll give him that. He can't hear me anymore. He's a bit deaf. He hears sudden noises, loud noises, and gets a bit startled now, but I'm trying to call him or, wait. See what I mean? He's off. He's in his own world. And that's what we need to do. We need to create our own world, a better world. Stop succumbing to these fucking demonic technocrats and anti-life forces. They're so hell-bent on creating such a putrid reality of a digital mind space where they get to rule over us and partake in none of the rulings that they want to serve on us. So think about that. Beach is pretty nice, by the way. So we've just walked all up the top and we've come back down. Good little walk. It's pretty quick actually. And it's a pretty private little spot. It's nice to come and chill out. Not many people walk down here and do much. There's a couple guys getting their snorkel on over there. I don't know if you can see them. Probably doing a bit of spearfishing or lobster chasing. What else can we do to be private and secure? First of all, disconnecting from the internet in general would be a great place to start. Getting back to more holistic ways of living, not relying on a system that is intent on poisoning us, weakening us, and destroying our soul. Because that's exactly what is going on. Make no doubt about it. So, being self-sufficient in all that we do, especially the way we grow food. Like I literally don't buy anything from the supermarket at all. If it comes in a packet, I don't even want to know about it. I only go to the butcher that I know where he gets his meat from, and my local, fresh food market, where I've built a good relationship with. And while they don't have everything, you learn to compromise, because most things you're used to or you crave are all full of rubbish anyway. And no doubt there's a lot of ingredients in there that they don't tell you about. Nanoparticles, hydrogels, all sorts of rubbish that you don't need in your body. Oh yeah, thanks. And also, when you're in the supermarket, try and find a product that is not tainted with vegetable oil, seed oils, soy lecithin, all that chemical garbage, preservatives. You can't. You literally cannot. So that's the main reason I don't even shop at the supermarket. Add to the fact that they now surveil you with Palantir, full body facial recognition, AI, data collection. Who wants that? So boycott that shit if you want to change stuff. Pay with cash, leave your phone at home, use cryptocurrency like Monero. You can buy stuff with it, but if people actually used it for what it was for instead of just hoarding it, trying to make buck off it, thinking it's the answer to their wealth problems, because they've pretty much changed all the laws about cashing it out and stuff now and making it really hard for people to turn their crypto back into cash without having to be taxed or government regulated. So the window of opportunity for that is pretty much closed, unless you can spend it with someone that wants it. Call this boy back. What? Here he comes. He's the best boy. Live like a dog, man. Be simple. Enjoy your days. Get some sunshine on your body. Breathe fresh air. Go for a walk in nature. And the big thing is connect with community. And that's a big thing I'm lacking at the moment, is a decent community of people with like-mindedness. I've got parents that are on a totally different wavelength to me. And that's a whole nother issue I won't get into at the moment, but it's been kind of irritating me a lot lately. Most of my old friends, they're all cooked and bloody full in the matrix, so there's not much jive between them, to be honest. My few good mates are around here, all switched on. But yeah, we really need to get back to a holistic way of living, where community is our strength and abundance is our growth mindset. Living without our means and not buying into things that don't serve us, pretty much. But as I said before, the sleep I was lacking has really been taking its toll on me. So it's nice to get out and feel a little bit energized, because I've been struggling of late. And it really affects my mood. It affects my mood in a big way. So, and I don't like to project my mood onto other people. Sometimes I can't help it. It's something I'm trying to work on. But when you're at peak irritation levels, it's really hard to be friendly at times when you're not being met with some compassion and some understanding. That's neither here or there. Robot! What's he eating? Sniffing out a bush to wee on. That's alright. So anyway, I hope you found this a little bit helpful. There's other solutions we can use. I've forgotten many. If you want to be online anonymously without using Quartal, you can use applications like Whonix and Tails, which basically make you anonymous online, delete all your data, hide it, that sort of thing. But everything takes a little bit of effort. If you want to be successful in your own private life, you have to put in the work. And that goes for everything. If you want to grow, you got to show up. There's a whole bunch of nails here. Why is there nails here? Explain that to me. I certainly didn't need him to build this little stick structure. Anyway, I'm gonna find Wagon. I'm gonna sign out. Check out this big ass tree. And I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my day. I might come out later and make a video on the bike. I've been meaning to do that for a while. So just remember that you are the SOUL-ution. Be a better person. Try and think outside the box. Look for options that are not so mainstream. And give yourself the opportunity to thrive. Because we can do it. We don't have to be dictated by what's going on in the world. All of this is artificial. It does not align with a human soul. But some people are already robots. They're already in the matrix so deep that they don't know anything else. And I feel really sorry for those that are born into it and don't even get the opportunity. So if you're an 80s or 90s kid, you'll get it. Life was a much better time back then. You used to just go ride bikes, play cricket, make billy carts, be silly farts. You know, get back to being your inner child. Never forget that being an adult is just a suit that you wear to get on in society. Have a little bit of responsibility about yourself, but never lose your inner child. And be integral with what you do. And most of all, stick on the moral side of what is right. I'm out. I'm Mike. You've been watching Morphic-Realms, and I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Throw us a like, subscribe if you're not, and leave a comment, because the comments are the best thing. I enjoy engaging with you guys, and it'd be nice to get a few more people on board on this channel. It motivates me to go make videos and do a bit more of this. And speaking of videos, my Insta360 camera died in the water, if you didn't know that. If you'd like to support the channel so I can replace it, because at the moment I cannot, feel free to give me a donation through XMR Monero, or there's the buy me a coffee if you want to do the Matrix thing. Anyway, I'm out. Take it easy.